who called it. Oh my goodness. So I did a video a while back trying to warn these Negroes who call themselves FBAs, talking about Ann Coulter, because Ann Coulter had an interview. This is where this all started. And Ann Coulter used the word foundational Black American, right? She said, hey, this is what civil rights were for, the foundational Black Americans. Also, Kamala Harris is not a foundational Black American.
Unless these benefits are going to, roughly defined, foundational Black Americans, the descendants of American slaves, Kamala isn't a foundational Black American. I'm always pointing out to.
Now, I told people, listen, please don't fall for this. Please, for the love of God, don't think you have an ally with Ann Coulter, please. But sure enough, these FBAs, okay, fundamentally brain dead Americans, they come out and are praising, oh, Ann Coulter telling the truth, okay, she right. Kamala ain't like us, she not like us. And it's like, no, there are wolves out here in sheep's clothing. And that's why I try to warn them. Sure enough, Ann Coulter, just like Trump, right? Just like Trump. I tried to warn y'all when it came to Trump. I was like, yo, listen. This is not the 2016 Trump you talking about, okay? This is not the platinum plan Trump. And sure enough, you have all these fundamentally brain-dead Americans who are coming out talking about, I'm gonna vote for Trump, okay? Trump is the real one, okay? Kamala ain't like us, okay, family? That's a trick bag. All this stupid nonsense that we're hearing, right? These Negroes were lambasting me in 2016, and now they want to be on the MAGA train, Black MAGA in 2024. Wild stuff. Nevertheless, Ann Coulter puts out this post, of course, criticizing reparations. And it's just icing on the cake, because she's repeating what Trump was saying. Essentially, she was saying, hey, she's not for reparations. She tries to, as far as try to embarrass Kamala Harris, she says, oh, Kamala Harris again talks about having a study for reparations, even though the Post couldn't get, an interview with her to clarify her position. Kamala Harris has already stated her position on reparations. She's for reparations. We all know, those of us who aren't fundamentally brain-dead Americans, know that there's going to have to be a commission, right? That's how that works. You're going to have a commission to study on a federal level, right, the impacts and the redress that are needed for reparations. It's as simple as that. Now, the only way that gets to her desk is if there's a bill. There has to be a bill. And the only way we get a bill is, hey, we have to look at the House, we have to look at the Senate. We have to see if there's a way for us to get this passed. That's how that works. That's why voting, whether it's, locally, state, federal, that's why it's so important. But not only is it important to vote, because these Negroes think that once you vote, it's game over. This is something that I've tried to stress time and time again, that you appearing to vote is not the end of the game. That is the beginning of the game. Now, you need to make sure these mofos do what they are supposed to do. It's the same thing with the Black Caucus out here in Cali, bro, out here in LA. These Sambos, bruh, these absolute buffoons in the Black Caucus, we have got to vote them out. You simply saying, well, I'm not going to vote. They stay in that position. Okay? They stay in that position. And they get to screw us over time and time and time again. We get some real ones in there. Guess what? They're going to make Gavin Newsom put up or shut up. That's what's going to happen. And we already saw what he's done to us recently, giving us a plaque apology. You can shove that apology, Gavin Newsom. Okay, you demonic POS. You can shove that apology. You want to know how you apologize? By, as far as signing the bill for reparations. That's what you can do. By giving us the Freedmen Bank. That's what you can do.
You want me to kiss your... That's right, apologize.
But you have to understand, these people who are so eager to jump on the train of the newest saying, hey, I'm now, represent myself as this. I'm now that. I'm now this. You're missing it. That Gavin Newsom and the rest of them, okay, they see you as one big Negro. That's it. Do you think upon the officer, as far as violating the person's rights, do you think they care if they from Ghana, if they Black American, if they Haitian? No, they don't. What you all have to understand is that many of these white people, okay, not all, but many of them who stem from a lineage of evil, they are going to use your rhetoric, your talking points to come into the group, to try and represent themselves as an ally or as, hey, I'm friendly, right? I'm not hostile. You had the same thing with that Republican who put the bill forward. He's not for reparations. He said so, but he's positioning himself in a position that makes him favorable to black people or the fundamentally brain dead Americans. That's what you have, that they're playing both sides of the fence. That's what's going on. And if you understand the game of politics, you'll understand to see who's an agent and who is actually an ally, who is actually for us. But if mofos constantly want to praise, as far as Ann Coulter simply saying, foundational black American on TV, if that's a W, right? I saw people talking about, we need to make it go viral. Why? She diametrically opposes everything that you're trying to advocate for. It's wild how easily manipulative we are. And I get it. We are in this alone. And some of these people are so desperate to see anything, it's like being in the desert and you start imagining things. It's this mirage of allyship where you start seeing allies in people who are not for you. And if the bill were to come to their desk, they would definitely veto it. So we have got to wise up. That's what we have got. We have got to stop with all this frivolous nonsense, because that's what's going on. If someone is causing a division within the collective, that person is an agent. They are being paid by the FBI, the CIA, or the Republican Party. Choose, okay? Those are the only three. There are probably more out there, but that person is an agent. They are an agent of chaos to sow distrust. That's it. They're not talking about any bill. They ain't trying to get any legislation. They're not rallying the troops or organizing or mobilizing for voting or to get people into office. They're not doing any of that. They're just running their mouths trying to cause division. Who does that division help? It doesn't help black people. It doesn't help the fundamentally brain dead Americans. It doesn't help ADOS. It doesn't help freedmen. Who does it help? It helps the same people they constantly want to talk about. Oh, they being attacked by. It helps the white supremacists. It helps the racists. That's who it helps. Okay? Because while they're organizing and they're building up their alliances, we're arguing over who looks black. What is black? Who's under black? I don't look Haitian. Oh, you look Ethiopian. All this foolishness. You don't hear that over there, bruh. You don't hear that. You for this? You for white people? You for our progress? You for anti-white racism? Great. We don't care if you're Danish, Swedish. We don't care what you're for. Russian. Let's go. Let's get this happening. And it's wild to see this. So I told y'all this was going to happen. I told you. I was like, please don't listen to Ann Coulter. She is playing y'all. And sure enough, she played them. Same thing with Trump. Sure enough, I told you, he came out talking about, well, I don't believe in reparations. It's taxpayer-funded reparation. Now these Negroes, you want to know what these step and fetch it, these absolute Stephen from Django Negroes are saying? Now they're saying, well, I'm voting for Trump because he doesn't try to win my vote to me as a black man. He's not trying to pander to me as a black man. He's going to do everything for America.
The reason I like Donald Trump more than every other option is because Donald Trump has not tried to win my vote as a black man.
What? This is when you know you're in the sunken place. This is when you know that you're in a cult, is when the cult leader can do no wrong. You guys have been arguing and fussing and hollering about one issue vote. No reparation, no vote. This person comes out and says, no. Now you do mental gymnastics so that you can still vote for the person as opposed to the person that they're saying, right? Trump is saying that Kamala is for reparations. And you Negroes is still talking about, I'm for Trump. I'm going to vote for Trump. That's what I'm going to do. Bro, man, some of y'all aren't going to the Underground Railroad. It's just not happening. Some of y'all ain't getting raptured. Okay? It's just not happening. Some of y'all need to be here and just think about the stupidity. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe, I don't know what's the disagreement here, huh? What's the disagreement? The person that these fundamentally brain dead Americans have been glazing has come out and said, nah. The woman that they were glazing for saying the word on TV has come out and said, nah. I mean, Stop it. Y'all just gotta understand that you got played. That's it. But you can recover. It's as simple as that. But simply just being on Twitter Spaces all day, complaining about tethers and stuff, that's not going to help black empowerment. That's not going to get anyone anywhere. Just so we're clear. And I thought that's what this was all about, empowerment. Nevertheless, you happen to disagree, you know where to find me, Friday through Sunday, Disagreement Day. Call in, we duke it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think. Did they get played, or are they now moving the goalposts? And subscribe and all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing.
Kamala isn't a foundational black American. I'm always pointing out to